Chickasaw elders, they have so many stories to share and tell.
A Chickasaw artist says he's so blessed to be able to capture some of the tribe's elders and their stories.
Mike Larsen has been able to do so through a series of paintings known as portraits of our elders.
I was raised by my grandparents. I grew up with old people, and so I've always been comfortable with people of that generation. Sometimes I would sit there with an empty sketch pad because I just couldn't take my eyes off these people. These 48 elders represent the living elders of the Chickasaws. We were very fortunate. We would go visit these people. I would interview them with the help of people like Linda, Galvan, other people from the arts and humanities. Linda was so good because she speaks the language and she knows all these people. Some of them would talk a lot, some of them wouldn't talk very much at all. But we came up with some wonderful works because of it. Their stories are pretty much all the same, in one way or another. They all had hard times. They lived through the Depression. Some of them were much more poor than others. But they all got through it, and they all don't regret those times, and they're all happy to be where they are. In these 48 paintings, there were 2 or 3 things that were have-tos. Had to be done. First was, had to be a good painting. Has to be a good painting, good work of art. The second was, they had to look exactly like the person I was painting. It forced me, in a good way, to pay attention to what I was seeing. And the color in her hair up here, I painted. One woman in particular, she was so frail. And as it happened, she died a couple of weeks after I did her painting. What we saw in her was that she was almost transparent. You could almost see through her. And it's because she was ready to begin her journey. Do you see? She was a quilt maker. She was renowned among the tribe as a maker of quilts. And the quilt that she had with her that she wanted to be in her painting was a Prairie Girl pattern. A couple of weeks later, she died after I'd done the painting. So they buried her wrapped in that quilt. We became part of all these families. And when we go back down to Sulphur now and revisit the paintings, you go in there and you stand and you revisit these times that we spent with these people and their stories. We wanted to be with these people and paint the living people, elders.